I'll never forget that fall when my world came crashing down. It was 2024, and I was still reeling from a bad breakup. The pain was fresh, and I'm not sure if it had fully set in yet. But what I didn't expect was the whirlwind romance that followed. I flew to London for a friend's wedding, and that's where I met her, one of the bridesmaids' friends. We locked eyes, and it felt like time stood still. There was an undeniable attraction between us, and before I knew it, we were inseparable. It was like we'd known each other for years, not just days. After the wedding, we took a short trip together, and it was like we were teenagers again, carefree, excited, and completely swept up in each other. But as with all good things, our time together had to come to an end. I returned to Canada, feeling lost and alone, wondering if I'd ever find someone like her again. We stayed in touch, texting almost every day and calling occasionally too. She made it clear that she wanted me to visit her, and I couldn't resist the opportunity. The days leading up to my trip were filled with a mix of excitement and nervousness, but nothing could have prepared me for what was about to happen. I arrived in London, feeling like a kid on Christmas morning. We met for coffee, and within 5 minutes, she dropped the bombshell she couldn't do it anymore. Didn't really feel the same way. I asked if distance had something to do with it, but she said no. She just wasn't feeling it. I was left standing there, my heart shattered into a million pieces. Why hadn't she told me on the phone? Why did she have to waste our time like that? The more I thought about it, the angrier and more hurtful it felt. I packed my bags, cut my trip short, and got on the next flight back to Canada. It was a blur of emotions: shock, confusion, frustration, and disappointment all mixed together. I'm still trying to process everything that happened, but one thing is clear. I thought I'd found something special in love. What would you do in this situation? Follow for more stories.